again and welcome to the latest episode in this Burnley career mode, and I can't believe now we're coming up towards a very crucial point of the season. It's our second consecutive match, in fact, with Liverpool, and I can't believe this has come already. It's just unbelievable, really. And I've got to be honest, I didn't expect to play Liverpool twice in 2 videos. Obviously we wanted us in the Middlesbrough game, and we're now up to, what episode are we up to now in the actual thing itself? This is episode 37 now of the series, and this could be the most crucial game of the season. And there's going to be a variety of changes, obviously, with suspension to Bentaleb and an injury to Barton. It's going to be a sort of new look midfield quartet, as you'll see when we announce the lineups at Anfield. So let's get over there for Liverpool, for the Liverpool Burnley trilogy part 2. And well, welcome to Anfield for the final match of the calendar year for the Clarets. It's Liverpool against Burnley. Second part 2 of the trilogy, the Christmas trilogy between these two sides. And that's what we're looking at there, the famous Kop of Anfield. Check on the two teams then, starting with Liverpool. It's Benteke and Sturridge up front. Balotelli, who started the turf war matches, on the bench. In fact, Brannigan plays instead of Kent, and it's Milner and Henderson, those two men. They're playing 5 at the back today, Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp's men, and a couple of changes in that Burnley play. Grealish and Pereira come in for the injured Barton and the suspended Bentaleb. Apart from that, it's the same team. And 17 goals for Danny Ings and 9 for Benteke, so they're both strikers in substantial good form, although Benteke should have had a couple, arguably, in the turf war game. Well, Danny Ings got 2 in that game a week ago on Christmas Eve, and was looking very awesome indeed. Liverpool in between the 2 games lost 2-0 here against Southampton as Burnley get us away in their change strip of yellow. And Burnley, of course, drew 0-0 up at Middlesbrough on Boxing Day as well. So you never walk alone. It's just rang round here as Jack Grealish gets his first touch of the ball and gets an early shot in, trying to emulate what Danny Ings did at Turf Moor 4 or 5 days ago. There's Yannick Bolasie. Playing out on the right tonight. Going to be his usual position on the left, because Jack Grealish is coming. He's a predominantly left-footed wing plan anyway. Here's Brannigan. Anfield looking fantastically noisy as ever, as it always is for a Liverpool home fixture. Still Brannigan. Good little crossing there. Sturridge's flick, but it's an easy one for Heaton. Grealish. Klein did well, but he did well, but unfairly, says the referee. Sign from Southampton, of course. Came through the ranks at St Mary's. Liverpool really struggling there in the low mid-table at the moment. They're in danger, along with Arsenal, being sucked into a relegation battle. Here's Brannigan. No! Well, that was a real opportunity for the youngster to score in front of the Kop, and he didn't really take the opportunity with both hands, did he? You bet your bottom dollar that Burnley will be naming us plenty of changes for the cup tie against Mansfield on Saturday, or on New Year's Day. In fact, 2 days away now, that game. They'll be certainly resting a few players and giving some squad players a chance in that, although last time they tried that in a cup tie, they ended up being rather unstuck at home to Barney in the first game. But there's no such problem, because if it ends a draw up at Field Mill on New Year's Day, they will have to try again at Turf Moor. But that's it for another time. As Sturridge gets the shot in, and I thought for a moment it had gone in, but it hit the side netting, and the goalkeeper was getting nowhere near it. But it's a goal kick. Big Tom Heaton with the kick. Almost 20 minutes gone at Anfield. Henderson with the header. Enrique. The two wing backs, in fact, Enrique and Klein do like to go forward, so it's essentially they could play a back five or a back three Liverpool. Whatever Jurgen Klopp decides to do, but he's decided to push Klein and Enrique forward, and that's a good ball by Klein. And Benteke saved by Beaton. Well, he almost got to double figures then. Benteke's already got 9 league goals this season, and he almost made it 10. But Tom Heaton has been in super form this season. Denied him this time. Liverpool's corner. And Milner to take it. As we've just gone past the halfway mark of the first half. Grealish just hooks it up for a corner. So we're getting in front of the Kop. Burnley can, well, Liverpool can try again anyway. Milner hit it in. Deep one this time, Skirtle's header. Goal kick. So we're coming up towards the half-hour mark, and Burnley haven't really tested Adam Bogdan at the moment, really. And at the top end of the ground where all the goal-mouth action has been so far. Saka winning the header quite comfortably, and Milner now to Henderson. Grealish is beaten as well, and Klein is through on that side. And Ibe has brought him down. That's got to be a free kick to Liverpool. Referee going across. I may well book Jordan Ibe here. Indeed he will. On the ground of his parents' club, of course, and he gets a booking on his return as a Burnley player. It was a free kick. Jack Grealish can stick up for his speed all he wants, but Ibe knows he did wrong. I think he had to try and stop Klein there, because Klein was putting into a very dangerous crossing position. It allows Burnley to get a few bodies back in that penalty area. And Milner, you can bet your bottom dollar, is going to take it. Skirtle is forward down, looking ever so unmarked as well, and he is there. And in the end, Tom Heaton having to turn that one behind. In fact, it's come off a defender. It came off a Liverpool player. That's so a throw to Burnley, but it could have been so much more if Skirtle had made a better contact on it. Owen Hughes on a good challenge by Keane, and Benteke was about to hit it. Pereira, that's a nice ball. Gale might try and chip the goalkeeper. He was off his line, and he almost succeeded there, Dwight Gale. Well, he went for Gorey, but Bogdan, who was a little off his line, felt he was okay, and it wasn't troubling him at all. Header one. Hughes gets possession. Nice skill there. Harry Kane has just put Spurs 2 up against West Ham. And Hughes has shot against into the chest of Bogdan. Simple save there by the former Bolton goalkeeper. Hughes. Well, Hughes with the shot. Another easy save there for Adam Bogdan. That's the story of the match so far for Burnley, but Liverpool are flashing the better chances in the game. Here's Benteke. Turning away from Grealish this time. Now Milner. Oh. Well, that looked a decent challenge, but the referee didn't agree. And the Kop are baying for blood. They think it was a yellow card offence at best. And that's what the referee says to Tommy Smith. I thought it was a very committed challenge. I thought the ball was there to be got. Looking at it from where we were on the gantry. That's a tough decision. Let's have a look at it again closer up. Milner going for it. Nope. Fair decision by the referee. Oh, we did the referee a little bit of disservice there. Certainly a free kick then, and there's certainly a yellow card. So referee was right, we were wrong. Tommy Smith in the book. Milner with a free kick. Punched away by Heaton, who's had a good first half there. Outstanding in goals. And there's the half-time whistle. Well, Burnley haven't really been at their forward best in attack. Liverpool have been very good defensively and have come closest to scoring. Benteke certainly has, but at half-time at Anfield, it's Liverpool 0, Burnley 0. Welcome back to the second half, where Dwight Gale has been changed at half-time by John Stutty, and he's replaced by Andre Gray. 45 minutes to see what he can do, the former Brentford man. So 0-0. No changes from Liverpool, by the way. Jurgen Klopp sticking with the same 11. Here's Henderson. Liverpool now attacking the goal to our right. That's the Kop end. But here's Henderson now down at the Anfield Road end. Sturridge straight in the arms of Eaton. And then he gives it away. Sturridge again. And he deflected off Keane behind for a corner. And Burnley almost got themselves in all sorts of trouble and almost paid the ultimate price. Corner kick then to Liverpool. Milner with it. Grealish headed out, but only as far as Milner. He'll have a second go here. Pereira just seated out. It will be another corner. Referee Lee Probert deciding it's a corner kick. Of course, he's from Wiltshire, of course, and right in front of the Burnley fans, there are 2,500 making their presence. Fulton and Enrique with a header. Danger there for the Clarets. And Heaton was struggling. Just as well, he wasn't dipping under the crossbar. Heaton or Smith has given it away. Sturridge to Benteke to Sturridge, and he's missed it. Unbelievable! All he had to do was just tap it in, and he tried to be too flamboyant, and it hit the underside of the crossbar, and it didn't cross the line. And now Burnley now trying to fashion an attack at the other end, and Ings now will put his foot through it. Bogdan saves, and Ings, oh, he's in extended Bogdan, and Burnley could have been one up themselves. Oh, 2 goal-dash chances from either side there in the space of 60 seconds, and they weren't taken. And that's been the theme of the match so far. Here's Gray though. Andre Gray with a strut, and almost into the top corner. And that's Hawkeye, and it was very close, but it didn't cross the line. Right on the line. Right on the line, but the whole of the ball has to go over the line, and it quite clearly didn't, but it was very close. So a goal kick then to Liverpool, who have had their own let off themselves. What a tremendous second half, even though we haven't had any goals. For a 0-0, this is quite an exciting game. Coutinho. And Sturridge is away now. Sturridge keeps his feet well. Sturridge! Oh! It just will not go in for Liverpool. And in the end, he's fired it into the Anfield Road stand for a goal kick. Well, Firmino comes on for James Milner, who won't be taking any more set pieces this afternoon. So we're going to see a corner. No, we're going to see a goal kick rather. Tom Heaton will take the goal kick. What a second half this has been. We're playing in a very frenetic spirit. Blassie does well, and just about has the legs to find Danny Ings now. What can a former Liverpool striker do here now? Sacco intercepts, and now Anderson takes possession now for the men from Anfield. Firmino, oh, away from Hughes superbly. I think Hughes might be missing his midfield buddy there. Barnu's out for 4 months, of course. Benteke with a cross in there, and King getting it away, but only as far as Pereira now. On to Gray. Sweet skills by Gray, finds Ings. Now the ball breaks to Sturridge at the other end, and it's a tremendous game of football. And King comes across, but takes him out. And it will be a free kick to Liverpool. An unfair shoulder barge, says Mr. Probert of Wiltshire. Coutinho with the free kick then. And he tries to put one in where he could have been tempted. If it had been me, I think I'd have been tempted to try and beat or catch Heat now to the near post. Jordan Ibe. Andre Gray. Oh, what a tremendous ball! And Ings is in behind here, and it's scored! The former Liverpool player returns to Anfield and scores in front of the Kop. Enrique playing him onside, and a tremendous shot past Bogdan. And Liverpool, who have come so close so many times tonight to get the opening goal, have been punished by the sucker punch by their old striker. He's come back and haunted them again, and he gets goal number 18 of the season. Well, crucial blow there for Burnley. With 10 minutes to go. Pereira's picked up a knock. Here's Balassi. Wasn't the ball he was intended. He's picked out Grealish instead. He's looking for Andre Gray, but here's Grealish now. He could settle it here. Oh, he's hit it over. Well, that would have settled it for sure. Beat Bogdan, he beat everything, but he didn't beat the goal. And Liverpool still have a chance. Danny Ings has picked up a knock as well. All these grueling fixtures are taking its toll on the Burnley side, and here it come. Benteke has reached it, but he can't scoop it back towards the 6-yard line. The Anfield crowd are shouting and cheering, but their team are a goal down here. Will Hughes has picked up another knock. Let's hope these knocks are not serious ones, because there are some big games coming up in the next month or two. Jordan Ive now getting it back. Keane in a tough old night on the legs. 3 games in 5 days is never an ideal spot, but there will be some players rested for that cup tie at Mansfield on New Year's Day. And well into stoppage time now. 300 minutes were allocated. Grealish, Flanagan, straight at Coutinho, but here's a chance now for Sturridge. And Benteke is 3, and that's over, but the final whistle is gone. And Burnley have done the double over there, over Liverpool, whose season now falls into even more disrepair. Danny Ings, the hero, with the winning goal. Liverpool had so many chances in the game, failed to take them. Sturridge hit the bar unbelievably, and then Danny Ings late on settled it with a super strike and gives Burnley victory. Final score at Anfield: Liverpool 0, Burnley 1, and Burnley heading to the new year top of the table and in very, very buoyant mood. And so with that win over Liverpool, we're going to show you the league table before we end tonight. This is the table from the Premier League. Burnley top of the table by 8 points now from Manchester City in second, United in third. Spurs completing the top 4 on goal difference from Newcastle, who have dropped off the pace a bit. At the bottom, West Ham and Middlesbrough and West Ham really in big danger, but look at Liverpool and Arsenal right in amongst the battle there, and if they lose any more games, it's a good... Arsenal stopped the rot with a win, but Liverpool and Arsenal really struggling there. But Norwich are the big movers and shakers in the bottom half. They've now moved up to the dizzy heights for them of 12, and that's Burnley's next league opponents at Carrow Road, and we will not fancy a trip there down to Carrow Road, that's for sure. So that's the situation in the Premier League. It's cup tie football for us though on New Year's Day, and that's where we're going to be. Happy New Year to you all. We're playing Mansfield Town away in the FA Cup, sponsored of course by Emirates, who are the new title sponsors, but to us it's always going to be the FA Cup. I don't like the sponsorship thing, if I'm being honest, but there you are. But thank you very much. Keep subscribing. Without the subscribers and the likes and the views, we wouldn't have this series. So thank you again for watching this latest episode, and we'll see you for the next episode of this Belly Career Mode where we're going to bring you for the first time in a few moments some cup tie action, and it will be the first cup tie that Burnley have played since that ill-fated defeat to Barnet in the Capital One competition, of course, and that particular match will be episode 38. So thank you very much, and we'll see you very shortly for episode 38, where it's Mansfield Town in the FA Cup. And by the way, the transfer window is open for January. Till then, take care, and I'll see you at Field Mill. Take care. Bye bye now.